Hey, it's Ashli Saballos with Choice Jacksonville Realty, and today I just wanted to do a video and talk about how easy the home buying process can be. As most of you have probably heard or know, rates are rising. The rates have hit in the 5% when they were as low as 3, in the 3% range. So I just wanted to let you guys know how the process kind of works. A really quick overview of the steps. Now, if you are considering buying, one of the first things you want to do is get in touch with a lender, which if you don't have one already, I have more than enough resources to share with you of different lenders who can do different programs for first-time home buyers, VA buyers, conventional loans, FHA loans. So just let me know. But that would be your first step, is getting pre-approved, finding out what you qualify to buy. How much house you can actually, afford comfortably without having all your money going into your house payment. So that would be your first step. And then once you get pre-approved, then the home search begins. We start looking at houses, narrowing it down to what exactly you're looking for, and then we put in an offer. Now, once the offer is submitted, if your offer is one or there's multiple offers, we do highest and best. Basically, if it, multiple offer situation, we go in at what you're comfortable, what you think and you feel the house is worth, and that's what we go for. And once your offer is accepted, then we start, going into what we've negotiated, what repairs, we asked to be done. Are we going to ask the seller to pump the septic tank or ask for a flooring allowance? And all of that is done when you're offering and you're negotiating before the offer is actually accepted. But, once the offer is accepted and they've agreed, the sellers agreed to do what you've asked on your offer, then the inspections come. Now, there's a couple kind of inspections. You've got your home inspection, which is a licensed, home inspector goes in, and from ceiling or roof, I should say, to the dirt, that home inspector is going under the crawl space, up in the attic, looking at all plumbing, electrical, everything that he can see and that he can test. He's looking for any kind of defects or any potential, problems that could occur, that could come up. So that goes on during, after your offer is accepted, during the due diligence period. And, your septic inspection, making sure the septic system is working correctly. That is one of the most expensive repairs if something major happens with your septic. So those two are very important inspections to have done during your due diligence period. Now, during that due diligence period, it's usually about 2 to 3 weeks is pretty normal to ask, for basically a period to have all your inspections done and back out if something major comes up and the homeowner is not willing to come out of pocket and fix it, which happens. But if that happens, you can back out during that period with no penalty to you as the buyer. After due diligence and your inspections are done and everything is agreed upon, that's when stuff, starts going really smooth. Hopefully, your lender is working on all your loan paperwork, sending you documents that you may need to sign. The attorney is searching for any kind of title defects, making sure that the title for the property is clear, so that when closing comes, we have no issues. There's no liens against the house that we weren't aware of. And you kind of just sit back and relax and let, us realtors do our job negotiating back and forth between the seller's agent and, getting all the correct documentation to the attorney's office or the lender or anything they might need. The process usually takes around 30 to 45 days if everything goes smoothly. It can. You can close sooner than 30 days, just depending on, what lender you're working with and what kind of loan you're trying to close or you're using. So after about 30 to 45 days, that's when we all meet at the closing table and we close, and you sign all 1,500 pages of your mortgage mortgage paperwork, your deed, all that good stuff. So buying can be extremely easy. There's not a whole lot of steps when it comes to the buyer, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes, especially when it comes to to the real estate agents and the attorney and the lender and the underwriters, making sure that loan is going to get final approval. So there's a lot of parts that are in motion when you're buying a house. But that's what us professionals here are for, is to make the, you know, the experience as smooth as possible and getting you to the closing table with the less stress possible. So yeah, so like I said, the home buying process can be extremely easy. No transaction is ever the same, but that's what we're here for. So if you have any questions about how it all works, or you are thinking about buying and you're done renting, reach out. I'll have all my information linked below.